I've gone all in. If you don't understand what I believe in at this point, we fucking win around here. That's it. We build champions. But guys, I'm as bought into this mission as I can physically be right now. Someone asked me last night at dinner, Mike, when did you know that this was it? Like, when did you know you were all in? It's a really good question, right? Because like everybody has to make that decision at some point, and if you haven't made the decision to go all in, you're selling yourself short. But the answer was April 2020, when COVID hit, I lost 90% of my revenue overnight. I was doing like 25 grand a month. I went to like 2,500 a month, like just gone. Some of it was like clients just stopping. Some of it was, hey man, you should keep your cash because we don't know when you're gonna be able to operate again. In that moment, April 2020, it was crawl into a bottle and die, or do phase one, write a book, and help as many fucking people as I can. In Q2 of 2020, I did at least 700 free phone calls for people just to help them figure out what the fuck's going on. I was losing 7-8 grand a month because everybody kept getting paid. The mission didn't stop, the YouTube channel didn't stop, the podcast didn't stop, everything. But in that moment, this is what I'm built to do, and there is no plan B. And I had to get it real with myself saying, where am I going with this? If I'm gonna go all in, where am I going with this? And I would say everybody in this room knows for a fact I have showed up for that mission every single day. You've watched it. I've watched it. I can see myself growing in the moment. I can see myself getting more confident in the moment because I understand what it is I want. And I build champions by having an impact with every conversation I have. That is all I focus on, is the next conversation. Because one of the best pieces of advice I've ever heard is you're always making somebody feel something. Whether that's how you look at them, whether that's how you create content, whether that's how you follow up, follow through, communicate, look, how you show up on social media, how you show up in person. You're always making somebody feel something. That's a lot of power. And most of you are not taking it seriously. I am. And I'm gonna keep showing up. And I'm gonna keep being prepared. And I'm gonna keep being the example. And I'm gonna keep setting the standard so that you guys know what's possible. I take my job very seriously. Because I know if I do my job, it's not just your lives that change, it's everybody that you touch change. And not in a weird way. I know someone's giggling in their head right now. I'm on enough calls with you people, but it's not just you. It's the employees' lives. It's your family's lives. It's your kids' lives. It's your friends' lives. It's your audience's lives. One of the most eye-opening things for me is the amount of people who are watching that never actually engage. There's at least 80% more people watching you than you think. At least. What are you doing with that power? How are you showing up? And so, I'm gonna leave you with this, and I got one or two other things, and then Tiff's gonna come up and kind of talk about what it's like to be married to me. Sorry. Dun, dun, dun. And then the ball busting begins. It's really important for me to lead the way. It's really important for me to you guys to know that I'm gonna show up. It's really important for me to be the example so that you guys can see what's possible. And for some of you, you don't know what you want yet. And that's okay. But what you need to get very clear on is, what do you not want? And start moving away from that, because the lack of action, the lack of movement is what leads to anxiety, depression, suicide, frustration, disappointment, disgust. So if you don't know what you want, understand what you don't want anymore and start to move away from that. Because your decision-making impacts everything. As simple as, do you pick up that beer? Do you pick up that joint? Do you send that DM? Do you talk to that person? You guys all know what I'm talking about. There's decisions you're making in life right now that are not aligning with who you want to be, but at least you know you don't want to be that person anymore. And many of you have made those changes this year. I've seen it. The confidence level in this room of clients I've been working with is outstanding. And you see it. I know you guys see it. And the people who are new, there's some new people here. There's some people in the room that have not worked with me before. Good luck. Everybody's been working with me this year will tell you, first quarter is gonna be rough on you. And then December, you're gonna wake up and be like, who the fuck am I? Look at what I have. Look at what I've built. Look at what I've done. Look at who I've become. Because you're capable of more than you think you are. And I'm gonna prove it to you. I'm gonna prove it to you that you're capable of more than you think you are. There's candles on everybody's table right now. Those candles were handmade by my mother. And my mom has been a teacher, principal for 35 years. My mom's gonna become an entrepreneur next year. If she can do it, if she can take the risk, if she can figure out and reinvent herself at her age, no offense, what's your fucking excuse? The journey's long. It's bumpy. It's overwhelming. It's frustrating. It's never gonna go the way you think it's supposed to. If I just, it will. No, it won't. Stop saying that. But get real fucking clear on what you want, who you want to be, what you want to be known for, and go get real intentional about manufacturing that shit. Because you owe it to yourself. You owe it to your family. You owe it to the people who are watching you for you to set the fucking standard. I'm taking that really seriously, and I'll continue to stand up here in front of you for the rest of my fucking life to prove to you what's real if you do it. There are people this year that worked with me that could not imagine what they're capable of. And I'm gonna keep saying it because the minute you get out of your own way, and part of breaking down those barriers is my job, the minute you get out of your way, anything is possible. Anything. Get clear now, today, this year. Understand it in detail, so that I can help you get there, because I can help anybody get anything or anywhere that they want to be, and I've proven it with all of you. The minute you tell me what you want, I can help you get there, but I can't paint the vision for you. I can't. But I'll keep fighting side by side with you. I'll keep showing up. I'll keep delivering. Many of you, it takes longer than others. There's some hard-headed people in the room, and I show up just as much for them as everybody else, because they deserve it too. And then buy my mom's candles, because I told you so. But seriously, buy the candles. No, look, this is a really special day for me. You know, not just from the investment, from like seeing my team growing, seeing my friends in the room, seeing my clients in the room, seeing my mom here. Like, guys, I can't thank you guys enough, and I hope that this event today shows you how much I appreciate you. Like, we did everything we know to do, and next year, this is the first time we've done this. Next year, we better, you know, but for this year, like, we went above and beyond, and my team delivered. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you, Tiffany, Clifton, Josh, Lyle. Thank you guys so much. But I please pay attention today. Please take a takeaway today. Solve a problem. Thank you.